Hey everybody, welcome back. So I just wanted to show you guys, I'm so proud of this. I hung this up. I'm in my new craft room, which as you can tell by the wallpaper, used to be my son's room. He's outgrowing this, but I think I mentioned in a few of my videos I do diamond painting, and this was my latest one. And I just love it. I'm going to paint this room and get it ready to go, but I love that. I need to get this one framed as well. But I was proud of it and wanted to show you guys before I got to the resin pour. So thanks, and let's get to the video. Hello everybody, welcome back. All right, so today I'm experimenting. Um, the other day, and you will have seen this video before this one, but I was trying to do a fairy flower, and through my experimenting, I I did this one, and sorry guys, the light. Let me see if I can get this light so it's not. Um, I came up with this one, and I think it's gorgeous. So I want to do some experimenting. It reminds me of a bloom, which I've never been able to do properly. And sorry guys, I gotta sneeze. Oh, okay, it passed. Um, it's not exactly like the traditional bloom, but it's definitely bloomish, like it's got that blooming feel. So I'd actually just put a top coat on this because when I'd put my glitter in, it was an afterthought. And sorry, I'm just getting hair out of here. And and it wasn't smooth, so I put the top coat on it. So it only works from the top. It's not bloomed on the bottom by any means, but let's play with some of this and see what we get. So all I did was do like puddle pours, and that's what I'm going to do. So today I'm using a variety of things. So right now I'm using these are liquid acrylics. I picked up a set at Michael's. There's a pink, there's a blue, and there's a purple. So that's what I'm going to use first. And I mixed up some white, and I added my Cast and Craft to the white, which is a white pigment. So before I've always started with the color, today I'm going to start with the white. So I'm just going to start pouring right in the middle. And if you have, I don't normally use these little cups because I actually find the ridges on them kind of annoying, but for this type of pour, they actually work out really well. So let me just clean my sticks here. So I'm going to pour the colors in. So I'm going to go with a little bit of purple in the middle of that. Let the drip come off. And then we're going to go with the blue. Now, the only difference right now is when I poured this one, it was right at the end of my pour, and the resin was quite a bit thicker. So hopefully that doesn't impact it. I'll know if the resin needs to be thicker. Did I get pink in the first one? I don't think I did. No, I definitely didn't. So I'm just alternating the colors. I want to get a little bit, this had a lot of white in it. I'm going for a little bit less white. My table cannot be even. I thought it was, but everything I'm doing is tilting over that way. I'm going to have to adjust it. Okay, white. Now I'll probably end up top coating this one because in order to put anything in the middle of these, because it's coming from the top, you have to wait for it to thicken up quite a bit so it doesn't just sink down to the bottom. So a top coat doesn't hurt anyways. But I'm just experimenting to see if I get the same results. I'm going to try a different medium, see what happens, because I didn't look to see if there were any videos where people had done them like this. There probably are, I'm sure. I didn't look. I haven't seen it personally, but I'm sure that somebody's done this type of pour because this is very common when you do a uh, it's left my head, like a paint pour type of thing. I don't know what they call this, but it this is a common way of doing that as well. All right, so I have enough left over. Maybe I'll do this little guy over here. We'll do it in the same way. Maybe we'll change our colors up a bit. I actually want to put a little bit of color right in the middle of that. I don't want it to be white. Actually, what I should do, put in the middle of that, is a little bit of clear, because I'm going to be adding some glitter in there. So let's do that. Okay, let's move on to this guy here. So once again, now these are not pretty from the bottom. I'm going to need more white. Whoops. Um, Definitely not pretty from the bottom. It's a kind of like blobby color on the bottom. You're going to get your design from the top. And if anybody have seen other creators doing this method, let me know who it was so I can go check out their videos, because I have to say, if you can get the bloom, even though it's not the same type of bloom as what you see traditionally, which I'm sorry, but that thing's almost impossible to achieve. Um, I've done so many and just cannot get it. I think some people have the magic touch and are just, naturally, I think just naturally probably a little bit better with the resin, but that's not me. So this was what I thought was a pretty effect, with using a much easier method to do it. So I'm just going to mix up some more white because I ran out. Now you wouldn't have to use cast and craft. I wouldn't use I would use a pigment, so either a paste pigment or the cast and craft, something like that. I haven't tried it with anything else. This is, the only third time I've done this. So okay, so let's add some more white. We're getting down to the bottom here of my pinks. So I'd love to hear from you guys. Do you like this one over here? Is that something that you guys would try yourselves, or you think the traditional bloom is better? I don't know. I like it. I thought it was a happy accident when I did it. So, but maybe it's just me. And I'm not fishing for compliments, guys. I'm just wondering if this is something that you guys would be interested in doing. If I, should keep experimenting or not bother. Now, how much white? This is a lot. There's a lot less white in here than what was in this one. So we'll kind of see how it reacts differently. Blue. I've used all my pink. I might mix up a little more of each just to finish off this coaster. Getting all sticky. All right, I'm going to try something different with this one. I'm actually going to add a little bit of clear at this point. Then I'm going to go in with the white. So again, just playing around here, guys. I have no idea what the end result's going to be. All right, I'm going to make up a little bit more of the pink. And then for the last coaster, I'm going to use a different medium. So this one, I don't want to make too much of the different colors up. All right, let me get these finished mixed up. Okay, just word to the wise, working with these cups, they're messy because they drip off. Okay, so let's continue. We're going to add a little bit of pink. Blue. purple. I really like these colors from, or this medium from Michaels. I didn't check to see if you can get. Actually, I have seen them on Amazon now that I think of it. Um, I will link the name of them. Well, I won't link them from Michaels, but I'll put the name of them in my description in case anybody is interested. I bought a set of 6. Came with these 3 colors plus a black and a white and like a turquoise color. I should have got that one out. Okay. I'm going to leave room to probably put a top coat on this, but I also want to put something, I think, in the middle, so I'm going to add a little bit of clear. All right. The other thing I did with that one over there, even though I did put something in the middle, is I did swirl it like that. Or sorry, that was this one. Okay. I'm going to leave that for a minute before I swirl it. I'm going to let that come back in. All right, let's move to this one. For this one, I have these 2 kinds that I got from Temu. I honestly don't know. They're called Kyo. Again, if you want, I can put the name of them in my description. I'm not sure if I should put red and purple together. If I do, I need to put blue in there with it, don't I? So maybe I'll continue to use this blue and I'll mix it with that red and purple. So let's go ahead and let me get that ready. Just going to put a little more in my blue cup, and I'm going to get a couple more cups to put the other 2 colors in. This has a nozzle like this. I'm just squirting a nozzle full into them. I'm not measuring how many drops tonight. I'm just giving it a good old squirt. That sounded bad. Oh gosh. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm being silly. All right, so we'll get another cup here, and I need one more. One for the red, one for the purple, the blue, and I still have some white, although I think I'm probably going to need more white. So let me just... Again, this one's a messy one, but I like it. It's cute. No, it's not. I got resin dripped all over the place over my mat. That's why we use our silicone mats. Or, like I have underneath, I have my puppy pad, which are very handy for cleanup as well. Don't leave anything with wet resin on the puppy pad because it won't come off again. It just sticks. The puppy pad comes off with it. Just ask me how I know. Okay, so this one, I forgot to put the other 2 colors in. Goodness gracious, guys. So this is very similar to the other purple. I honestly don't know if... I'd have to go back on Temu to see if these... I don't think they're alcohol inks. I do think they are pigments, but I'm honestly not 100% sure. I don't remember. So I haven't used this one, so let me give it I'm just going to have to get my pen. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to work with the purple. This purple is actually, I think, a little more sparkly, definitely darker. These are gorgeous. I would definitely buy these again from Temu. I honestly don't remember how much they were. No, I don't want to put the red. I think I want to put the blue with the purple. I bought the purple and the red are the only 2 colors I actually had bought, but I would, in my next order, I'm going to see if they still have them in stock, and I'll probably order some more. So you can see in this one already, So the bloom is not as much as this because there's a lot less white in there. Now you could try to be like little short bursts of color. You could try it with more color. That is such a pretty, such a sparkly purple. I really like that. Just do your thing and see what you get is what I would say. I'm definitely going to need more colors here. Uh, Oops. Oops, I just stuck my, shoot. Just stuck my finger in that clear top coat of that. Let me just get that wiped off. And then I forgot what I was doing. Okay. These are definitely sticky. Can you see the mess on my desk? And I still need more white. My resin's getting a bit thicker now too. So let's go ahead, make up some more white. I'm going to do this. I have enough resin. I'm going to do this big coaster. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to have enough resin though. So let's add a little more red to the red. A little more to the, well, I have purple left, but let's add a little more anyways. More to the blue. And you don't have to stick with 3 colors. I mean, that's just what I was using for the, when I was trying to get the fairy flower, but you can use 2 colors. You can, I don't know, you could probably use 5 colors. I don't think there's any rule. It might get a little muddy, but who knows. All right. I'm just going to get these mixed up. Okay, so see how everything's going that way? Well, this one straightened up again, didn't it? So, I don't know. All right, let's continue. Oh, I forgot to mix that red up. Whoops. Just noticed. Okay. Not sure red is maybe the greatest color to go with these two, but I wanted to try it. You can definitely tell my resin's getting thick. All right. All right. I think I didn't have enough white in this one. Oops. Well, that gave it some white, didn't it? So the video I did last night, I haven't posted it yet. For some reason, when I was doing the last part, where I was actually doing this flower, I don't know why, I don't know if I had hit the button or what, but it moved itself into slow-mo. So I'm gonna see if my video editing software can fix that. If not, then I probably won't be able to show that piece of the video because, you know, it was, wah, wah, very slow. How's everybody doing today? Or tonight? Or this morning, depending where you reside, I guess. Right now it's evening. I was a little later getting home from work today, so normally I work at home, but every once in a while I do have to go into the site where I used to work at before COVID hit, and today was one of those days. It's about an hour away, so it's makes for a long day when you're driving 2 hours. I know some people have more of a commute than that. And I do consider myself very lucky to have the opportunity to work from home. I know many are not that blessed. Okay, I'm just going to finish up this red. Not much left in here. These little sticks don't scrape out worth a darn. You need the bigger popsicle sticks to do it. Which I bought more of today, but they're out in the car, so that's not going to help me. All right, let's grab something that I can scrape this, because can't let any resin go to waste. So this works pretty good too, the little scraper spatula end of this. Of course, these cups are hard to get out of anyways because all the crevices in them. Why would they design cups like that? What purpose would those crevices serve? I don't know, other than to stick them together so they stack, I guess. I don't know. All right, as you can see, my resin, very thick. So that's it for that one. And it's almost full, so I'm actually going to put a little bit of clear in here. Like I did the others. And I'm going to, I was going to try one without a swirl, but I think I will swirl the middle of this one. I don't know if it makes much of a difference. It doesn't make, not like it does with the regular blooms. I'm actually going to swirl this one again too. Like that. I'll let that one sit for a minute to get the bubbles out and let it do its moving around. All right. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. I can't wait to, I am going to come back in. Actually, I'm going to come back in a few minutes. I'm going to put my, some glitters in the middle or some stones or something, but I want it to thicken up because I want them to show from this side, so I don't want them sinking down in. So I'll bring you back on camera when I do that. Okay, guys, ignore the ugly one. The resin had definitely thickened up too much by the time I got to that one. It's not going to mix up. And silly me, I did not save enough clear. I don't think I did. Maybe I'll put a little bit. I was thinking I didn't save enough clear to mix in with some of these glitters to put in the middle. Because I definitely... Now, this is a very fine glitter. I'm not sure. It's one of my hippos. It's called... Oh, this is a thermal glitter. Oh well. Normally I wouldn't use it for this type of thing. It's called... It goes from deep violet to thermal to, sapphire and then blue. So I'm going to add a little bit of my very thick resin in there. As you can see, it's like a blob. Oh, that might not be. I might have lost my working time. Let's see. Ooh, that is very thick. It is. Look at. I mean, as much as I want these to turn out, again, I'm experimenting right now, so I do plan on putting a top coat on these. Nobody wants to have their resin not turn out, but I have enough ugly pieces that I just shove them all in a box. I have a big box of resin stuff that I made. I see that's still sinking even though the resin is thick. That's okay. It's still going to have a glittery center. I have to tell you, this is very messy. All right. That's what I meant to get today with some baby wipes and I forgot. Okay, so it's not going to show up a lot there, but let's use something thicker. or chunkier, not thicker. Let's use something thicker. So this one's called Opalescent Energy, and this is Iridescent Dream Flakes. Let's try these. I'm going to use another one of my little cuppies here. I'm going to put a little bit of this clear stuff that I have, even though it's very thick, in there. And I'm just going to add a little bit of the glitter to that. Okay. Now I put stones in that one, or glass. I guess it was glass, not stones. Like I don't even know if it's glass. It's like broken shards of. It's kind of white on the back side and then colorful on the front. The white side's not that pretty. I wish it was colored on both sides, but okay. We're gonna add that one to the middle of this fella or lady. What's everybody watching these days? Nothing on television. I just finished watching a show called Toughest Nails. That one was interesting. And on Netflix, I haven't found that much lately on Netflix. Anybody watch anything good? I like mysteries, and I don't like gory horror, but I don't mind suspenseful shows. Not really a comedy person, but if it's a good comedy, I don't mind. All right, so for our last one, I'm just going to pour it into. I'm going to use this one. It's called Chunky Gem. That's me, Chunky Gem. All right. Oh, that one is chunky. Oops. As you can see, I'm going to put that in the middle of the last one. You can see, now this one here had the red and that other purple in it. You can see how it's behaving a bit differently, but also it varies depending on how thick your resin is. This one was the thickest, or sorry, that one was the thickest as well. So I think looking at these right now, but we'll see how they dry, I would add more white. So maybe like a color, then some white, and then a color, then some white. I would do it that way to see, gives us a bit more of a bloom, but we'll see how these turn out. Oops, where are you going? You big chunk. That one was totally running away. All right, there we go. You settle down in there. And then we're going to let these dry. I'm going to put a top coat on them. Hopefully, what my plan is to top coat them tomorrow morning, and then hopefully they'll be ready to pull out tomorrow night so I can post the video. That one has a lot in the middle, but that's okay. I like that. Okay, that one doesn't show at all. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, everybody, welcome back. All right, so, I mean, it's not much of a surprise. You guys saw how these were turning out last night. You know, this was the one that got me to thinking and about experimenting to see about getting just a different type of bloom, easier to do. So I experimented. Now, I have to admit, I ruined this one myself. I put too much glitter in the middle and it really impacted. Other than that, I think that would have been really beautiful because, and I didn't top coat these. I was going to, and I thought, well, I'm not really going to use them. I was just using, this is my experimenting and see what effects I can get. So, but if I had not ruined the middle of this one, sorry, let me get the light out of the way so it's not shining. Look at these colors here. I think, and that's with that red and that darker purple that I actually picked up from Temu, these ones. I I think you could get some really good looking effects with those two. Let me see if I can get this a little bit brighter without the light shining right on it. You see those? Look at this. So if I were hiding the middle, that ugly middle, I think this one would have turned out really nice. So I'm definitely going to try those colors again, and not, if I put something in the middle, it's going to have to be obviously much smaller. Yeah, I don't like that middle at all, but that's my fault. And this was the other one. So the middle one of this one's not bad. I just put a little bit of glitter. It's not smooth. I would have to top coat this, but I think for this one, while I like the effect, I think next time a little more white, like especially around here. But I think that turned out pretty. I like that. What I need to find is like a yellow in something like this, so I can experiment with some yellows and greens. So I don't have those right now. And then the last one, of course, the bottom of these guys are ugly. Like there's nothing to the way the ink sink down. They're not real pretty on the bottom. But there's that one. And this one I like. The middle didn't spread out too much, so it's not too bad. And I like the effect it gives. So I think I might I'm going to try this out again to see, just kind of playing with the white ratios. And definitely I want to try this one again with these colors and not do that to the middle of it. Let me know what you think. Is this something you would try yourselves, given how much more simple it is than doing a bloom? Does it look like a flower to you? It does to me. Well, this one does. Maybe not so much this one, but I think I need to add a little more whites to it. Like this one needed a little more white in here. So it's a matter of just, finding those ratio whites that you want to put into it. So anyways, that's it, guys. And this was the one that my resin had all was way too thick, and I had didn't have much white left, so this one definitely didn't turn out all that well. The resin was too thick and it wasn't going to intermix, so that's just what was left over. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.